Decepticon. My name is Xenominer12, and welcome back to Transformers Month. Yes, I know, it's been a while. Don't kill me, please. But you know what? Today we got especially a major surprise for us. Transformers More Than Meets the Eye, Issue 7, Decepticon Month. That's right. So, basically, the story takes place on... This is basically the events right after On the Lost Light, but this is also taking place somewhere else. Like it's a subplot story, you know? But anyway, so we see this dark figure talking about how he wants his answers on, you know, like Phase Sixers, and how this one Decepticon, Black Shadow, you know, he was pretty extraordinary. You know, did a lot for the Decepticon cause, you know, killed a lot of Autobots. But, you know, he also accepted a bribe from the Autobots to, you know, blow up a fleet of Decepticon ships. So, you know, yeah. And here we come to the best Decepticon division ever. The DJD, my friends. There we go. You got your boy Tarn, Helix. There's Tesserus. That's Voss. Kaon. Oh, interesting thing. Kaon turns into an electric chair. You know. So, yeah. Yep. See? There he is. There he goes. And so, we just see them torturing this Decepticon, and whew! If you thought Citizen Kane was graphic, then ooh. You got this poor man melting, being shredded. Let's see what else, what other wonderful joys there is. You know, he's just dying. And so what Tarn does is that he's basically talking to them, well, him, and he's playing music, and he says his sound of his voice can freaking kill you. And it does. He just freaking blows up. Blows up like that. And so that's where the DJDs start. But so we cut back to the Lost Light on how everyone's mourning the loss of Rung. And how Redler finally got some screen, like, you know, a video recording of Overlord in the bottom of the ship. And he seems to be being watched by someone. Very clever. Very clever indeed. But so we cut back to a different part. I don't know where. But so we get these dudes, you know, actually kind of invading someone else's, you know, private, personal space. So we basically see them, you know, taking him apart, seeing what they can get out of him. And then they get freaked out because he suddenly comes back to life. And of course, at first one of them thinks he's a miracle, but then he's a zombie, a abomination to Primus. So, they want him to kill him. Oh, I like this. Smile for the bullet, weird miracle zombie. You gotta love Spinmeister. And so, he talks his way out, and then they're all confused because he's using smart words, you know. But so, after they pick him up and whatnot and tell him he's like the last one alive, they introduce themselves. Very weird. First, we get Misfire, the man who's holding, you know, his spark. Or kind of think of a fuel pump as their heart, pumping the fuel, but it's not necessarily their spark. You get? You know what I mean? Anyway, we get Crankcase here, who, yes, indeed, says bah. Bah humbug. And then we have Spinmeister. That one right there. That little guy. Flywheels. And then we have their leader, Croc. No, not the fashionable footwear. Croc. Not Crocs. But so, so aside from some boring stuff on the last slide, because, it's Decepticon month. We want Decepticons. So they're all talking about how, the war's over. They're talking about how the two commanders, Optimus Prime and Megatron, always observe stuff, always went on the battlefield every now and then. And they're talking about who won the war. And so they're having a little hard time seeing who won, but they just straight up say the Autobots. And so they say, great, cool. And, and Crankcase comes in and says, well, we spent all this time killing each other for no freaking reason, since we lost. But so, and then we get this little disturbing thing. They literally have an Autobot lit on fire, still alive, as, a fire. And he says not to kill them, even though I probably would have said, just end me now, do it now, come on, do it! But so, and he just shoots the poor fella. At least he ended his life. Nice and peaceful. So anyway, the next morning, Flywheels gets a weird, a weird epiphany, and he thinks he sees the Necrobot, which Croc later then says, yeah, he always tries and gets after the Necrobot, and how it's freaking, epiphany, the bringer of death, or even the bringer of life in some cases. But so they watch him as he goes all the way out there, and he informs them that they have found a ship. And what is it better than? It's a symbol ship. A symbol ship was basically meant to invade other world planets. It's like a war world planet, meant to carrying thousands of Decepticon soldiers and invading different worlds. So they go in only to find that weird things have been happening on there. There's sparks on the top, there's mutilated bodies in containers, there's even a nice little Pinocchio. A nice little Pinocchio robot. That doesn't exist, actually. But so, and they all of a sudden stop for a second and they listen carefully, and they're hearing music. And so when they grab one, they're like weird space cubes, Communicube, and they realize, oh crap, it's the DJD. You guys are screwed. Better make your death wishes now. And so, and he tells them that all 8 of them have a chance at survival. All 7 of them have a chance at survival if they just bring in the traitor, the enemy that's on their list. But that's where it ends up, because they actually find the secret body that indicates that there's 7 of them. Croc basically states that, I can see why they got confused. There's 6 of us, and then 1 Grimlock in storage. Look at that, Dinobot might. Oh, so that was issue 7 of Transformers. More than meets the eye. Basically about the tale of a bunch of rapscallion scavenger Decepticons, Fulcrum, Croc, Crankcase, Spinmeister, Flywheels, and Misfire, and how they are now going to be attacked by the DJD, all 7 of them, after they find out that Grimlock, the massive Dinobot who can turn into a frickin' T-Rex, are coming, and they're gonna come for them. And so, What will they do next episode? I don't know. You'll have to wait. So thank you for watching, and please like, share, and subscribe. Oh, yeah, before I go, I'd like to address the elephant in the room. Machinima blocked my video of my Transformers Combiner Wars review. And so I tried to file a dispute, but in the end I kind of went, whatever. So I went on their site to see if it was there. But no, the episode of that Transformers Combiner Wars is not even allowed on their site. So that means Go90, the other, producer company that they're aligned with themselves with, is not allowing Machinima or any YouTubers to actually show any actual footage. But you can still review the video. I might just grab some footage I reviewed the video of and just do that. But, so, goodbye.